In this video, we're going to compare linear equations as well as inequalities and polynomial equations and inequalities. So it's not just going to be straight lines, we're also going to have these wavy shapes here. So in this first graph, it says that for what x values is k of x greater than h of x. So what I did was I went ahead and I highlighted k of x. And what they're talking about greater than, they mean when are the y values bigger? So when does this k go above the other line? And they only want to know the x values. So they touch, everything deals with the points where they intersect. They touch here at 0. Okay, so they touch at x equals 0. They touch again at x equals, let's see, these go by ones. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like it is above when it is between 0 and 3, when x is between 0 and 3. So how I'm going to write that is, okay, x such that, now I'm going to say between, so 0 is less than x is less than 3. Now, the reason I do not have equals under here is because that does not say greater than or equal to. Okay? If there were lines under here, it would mean that you would also be including the point where they touch. But this is everything in between these, but not including the points where they touch. Okay? Over here, number 2. This says, for what values of n is p greater than q? So what I know is that I'm going to need to deal with where do they touch? Period. Okay, that's going to be the numbers on the edges here. So p is bigger than q all the way up to when n is -5. So I'm going to say n such that n less than -5. Okay. I can just say n less than or n greater than if it's not in between. Basically, if it's on the two ends of the graph going out, I can get away with this. Otherwise, I need to have the starting and stopping points like we have over here. Okay? Now, in between -5 and 0, the graph is below. I do not care about those points. Now, greater than, it goes above here again. So from 0 to 3, it is above. Okay? And it's always less than. Now, from 3 to 7, it goes under. So again, we do not care. But from 7 on, it's bigger. So that means that from here to the right, which means greater than, it's going to be bigger. Okay, so in order to help us get ready for class, okay, I want to review some of the commands that we're going to need. Okay, so I'm looking at the first question on this sheet. Okay, they say f of x is 10 over x, g of x is 7 minus x. They want to know when are they equal. Now, some of these calculations can be quite cumbersome if we're going to do these by hand. Well, fortunately for us, we're not going to do them by hand. We're going to use a calculator. So, it's time for you to get out your handy-dandy graphing calculator. Okay, I'm going to bring one up on the screen. and I have already pre-filled in our equations. So let me turn it on. There they are. 10 over x is the first one, 7 minus x is the second one. I got there by hitting the y equals screen. I'm going to hit graph. Alright, so before I do anything else, I need to know when are they equal. So that means when will they touch? Well, they will touch at this point and right here. And I just need to know where do those points occur. So, I want to know when does this line intersect this part of the curve. Okay, and that will make this happy right here. Alright, so I'm going to hit second. And you know you've hit second because the little arrow's there. Then trace. That's going to activate the calculate menu. Let's go down to number 5 where it says intersect. Hit enter, or you can just hit 5 and it'll do it. Now, it says first curve. So what I need to do is use these left and right arrows until I have a little X flashy cursor there. Get close to where it touches. You just have to be close. But then I'm going to hit enter 3 times. Once, twice. For the third time, it tells me they intersect at x equals 2, 5. So I'm just going to jot that down. 2, 5. That's where they touch the first time. Now they touch a second time, which is right here. So I'm going to repeat the process. Second, trace, scroll down to number 5, hit enter. But now I'm going to move the cursor over here. I'm going to hit enter 3 times again. Once, twice, third time. And it's at 5, 2. So, when is f equal to g? When do the 2 lines cross? Or 2 curves, if you will? They cross at x such that x equals 2 and 5. Okay. Now, the fact that the y values happen to be 5 and 2 as well are just purely coincidental. Okay. I'm listing the x coordinates. Okay. Now, if you'd like to continue and work on the others, you're more than welcome to, but we are going to be working on these in class. Okay. Thank you very much.